Okay, I made, these are the gonna be the half laps of the 2x6 that's gonna run about the full length of the table, right underneath the top. So I made a cut for it, for the size of the dado on both ends there. Outside cuts with my standard blade. Now I'm over here, switching to the dado blade. Okay, there's the first one done. 2 half laps, 2x6, running just about the full length of the table top. We'll put this one on our leg and show you how it fits in the whole scheme. Okay, there's the first cross piece with the 2 half laps. Again, 2x6s running through that. They'll be half lapped in, running almost the full length of the table. Again, this is laying on its side here. This is the top. Nothing's hooked together yet. So now that that's done, that's going to allow me to sand everything and I can go ahead and put these together after they're sanded. That's what I'm looking for. Okay, this is the look we're going for, and we're putting on the whole bottom portion of this farmhouse table. This is that weathered wood by Bearthane that I showed you. We're doing this. That's 2 coats of it. The one a little darker. This is 1 coat on fir. That's 2 coats on Douglas fir. So we're going for the 2 coats out there, and then covered with a semi-gloss marine clear. Okay, there's number 2 cross brace with the half laps cut into it for 2x6s. Okay, I just hit all these pieces on this leg with 60 grit. Now 120, and that's the size I'm going. That weathered look gray stuff that turns to gray says, you know, about 100, 120. Not all you want to go. And I got one set all sanded, so I'm going to glue these 2 joints up first, let them set up, then I will come back and install the X's. I'm going to, down here on this joint, I'm using this Gorilla Glue. And on the top joint, don't ask me why, but I just feel better doing this top joint. I'm going to use some Gorilla Epoxy on that one. I've masked to try to eliminate, to squeeze out, getting into the wood as much as possible. I'm sure that weathering liquid won't absorb if there's any glue left, so that's what I'm going to do right now. I'll get this one glued while it sets up. I'll sand this one all up. Okay, there is first leg, first portion glued up. Again, I've got the yellow Gorilla Glue here, epoxy here, got 2 vested clamps, squeezing that down. This is just holding it to the table. Get that nice and dry, then we can put the X in. Okay, I've got the Gorilla Glue in there already. Spread my epoxy all around this. Tape on to try to eliminate, squeeze out as much as possible. Okay, there is one with the X's put together. I will wanted to do one first, so we'll film the next one because I wasn't quite sure what I was doing, to tell you the truth. Anyway, I think I got it pretty good. It's glued and minimal screws to hold it for the glue for right now. But I'm going to go back and add 2 Miller dowels, I believe, in here, and here, and here. So 2 Miller dowels in each of these 3 joints, and 1 down through here. Alright, go back on the second one now that I've done it once and put this X in. So I've got it pretty much lined up. Make sure I get my straight line through here. Get it in position. Put a small little mark on here and here where the ends go. And then I take a little starter hole. I've got it marked out my distance here where I want to put it in the center of the piece so the hole is centered. I'm going to come back and put 2 Miller dowels on the side. So I'll have a screw in the middle, which I'll have to fill, and 2 Miller dowels on each side of the screw that will keep down the road a little bit. So it'll be another. There it is. Nope. There's no. Okay, there it is. Lines look pretty good. A little bit of a gap here, but best I can do. And that's another reason why I'm running 2 Miller dowels in everywhere here, in case there's some gap to give it some added strength. Okay, I just drilled and put a 1X Miller dowel on this end through the tenon that sticks in this 2x6. Now I'm going to drill a 2X down here. This is a 2-inch long tenon in this blind mortise, and I've got this 1 inch down, so it'll go right through the center of that tenon. Don't want to quite go all the way, so this is a special Miller dowel step drill. All the tenons pin going into the mortise, even though they're already glued. This one was epoxy, that one was Gorilla. Now plus that pin, it ain't going anywhere. Yeah. Now next thing on this is to pin, put all these 1X Miller dowels on all these X pieces. That's it. So there's the other one sitting over there already. All the X pieces are pinned, just have to fill the screw hole. So now that's what I got to do on this. So, well, unfortunately on pinning this other one over here, I jumped right in and did it and forgot to even get the camera going. So basically just I put 2 here, here, and here. Just use the Miller step drill. Drilled down in here, put a 1X, 2 there, put 1X's in there. So 2 in there, 2 there, 2 up there. And then up here I just put 1 down between the 2 screws on that. Okay, I decided to fill these screw holes, which there's 3 on each side, with this Timbermate. I tried all different in all different wood colors. It seemed like the red oak one on this Douglas fir that we're going to weather with the gray finish took it a little better than anything else, because that weathered thing kind of made it a slightly brown, which is okay because a lot of this Douglas fir gets brown in it as well. So we're going to go with that thing. This Timbermate is nice too because you can reconstitute it with just a little water if it gets dried out. So they make it all different woods: walnut, cherry, pine, red oak. Okay, final sanding before the gray weathering stuff. Alright, there they are, all sanded, ready for the gray weathering. To blow them off, hit them with a tack rag, and I think Homestead Deb and I are going to give them a coat. Okay, rolling. Okay, here we go. It's been 30 minutes, so this is cured on both of these. Not real happy with it, but getting to this second coat, which we have here on this sample, is what we're looking for. So I think once we give it a second coat, just the way we did the first one, it'll work out. And I think we're going to both work on one at a time. I think we figured out it's a little better that way for drips, because again, this stuff is very thin, and working on anything that's not flat, a flat surface, boy, it wants to drip and run down. And if you get it too heavy in one spot, it makes it way darker. So we'll do that one down there first, work on that together, and switch them out and do that one with the second coat, and hopefully we'll end up where this right half of the sample piece is, that dark, and we'll be really happy. Okay, there they are with the second coat cured. Well, we have started with the putting the clear varnish, marine varnish on the bottom side. So here's the leg sitting upside down. So I'm going to put 4 coats on here. This is going to be the very bottom where we're going to have some little rubber feet. And then the underneath side of this where it hooks to the table, I'm coating that right now too. That's going to get 3 coats. 4 coats up there. So this is kind of slow going. This doesn't dry very fast. This is a Rust-Oleum spar varnish, marine grade. Okay, I got 4 coats on the underside of this top brace on each one and the very bottom piece. So now I was able to flip it over and start coating the rest of it. Okay, here's 1 coat the Rust-Oleum marine varnish on this leg. Still half wet, but one thing I've noticed, it's losing its gray weathered look. I mean, it looks weathered, but not gray weathered. You can see here, this one that doesn't have the coat yet, except for the very bottom underneath there and underneath this top piece. Still looks gray. This, it's turning it brown. All right, there is 3 coats of the marine varnish on the legs now. So that dries, we'll take a look at it. See if it needs one more. I hope not. If it does, give it one more, probably 10 pounds coat. Okay, here's the pipe that's going to go between the 2 legs for the lower stretcher on that Homestead outdoor table. This is the pipe. It's about an OD of 1 5/8 heavy wall. These are going to bolt to the inside of the X on the legs. It's got big Allens to lock onto the pipe. So that'll get cut to 7'7". These on the end lag bolts through here to the inside the X of the legs. And on the outside, and it looks like the pipe comes through, we'll drill a hole, and epoxy in these caps on the outside of the X. And all this gets the sprayed crinkle black. Okay, there's the hardware all painted with the Rust-Oleum textured flat black. Now, swing over here. Got the 10-foot pipe set up in the cutoff saw here. We'll be cutting that at 7 foot 7 inches. Yeah, I'll get this thing cleaned up for painting. Alcohol. Alright, getting ready to mount these brackets for the pipe that goes between the 2 legs. Got it centered in here at the center of the X. Got the drill holes marked with my Duresta ice pick. Gonna drill a 3/8 pilot for these 1/2 inch by 2 inch lag bolts. Need to go out and spray those with some black first, and then when it gets marked up, I can touch up after. So that's what's next. Okay, I drilled the first one, make sure everything was cool and the depth was good. It looked good. So here we go with number 2. Well, let's see if we can get this thing bolted down here. Kind of started it in there. Okay, now I'm putting these little rubber feet on the bottom of the legs, 1 on each end. That gives a good, probably almost 3/8 stick off the ground, so the bottom of the table, once there's a little water on the patio, it won't be sitting in the water up on these feet. So, okay, there's the back side of the square with the cap. Drilled a hole with the Forstner bit and had some little points on it, and I put some epoxy on it around the lip and then pounded it in. So now there's the bracket on the other side that have the effect that that pipe comes clear through the leg. So we'll show you drilling the next one here. Okay, here we go. Okay, mixing up our epoxy. Don't need much. Oh, quite not enough though. Good. Okay, there's the cap on the outside, epoxied in there, and as you can see, once that pipe's on there, it's going to look like it's just, that pipe goes all the way through and caps off on the other side. There's the bracket, so it's going to work out good. Here's the other one down here. That's the outside of the leg, so not bad. So, okay, we're going to try to put these legs together. There we go with the lower, I guess you call that a stretcher, the pipe in there. It's really solid, so once these 2x6s that go in these half laps here get installed, that's going to be really strong. That's why I needed to put it together, get my exact measurements to cut these half laps in 2x6. Okay, this is we're going to conclude part one of this table build with the base put together with the pole. We're going to do a second part, so it won't be too long in one video. Second part will be all the supports that are under the top and making the top and finishing the top. So that'll be it for this first half. Pretty happy with it all so far, so we'll see you in part two.